Even being a climbing enthusiast, you still want to know major climbs on your new route in advance. Who wants to grind out a surprise 20% gradient climb? Who wants to surrender mid-climb and stop? A route or course creator is what saves us. Garmin owners have an immediate option of a course creator inside widely criticized Garmin Connect app. Some of Garmin owners go for third-party route creators, but these creators also come with drawbacks. Strava Route Creator is polished and solid now, however, it only comes with paid subscription. Komoot is basically free, however, it exports a created route to your Garmin device in a messy way. So, in some instances, among all the imperfect options, you might still pick Garmin Connect, especially if you know how to deal with some of its flaws. In this video, we dive into one of them: tricky display of elevation profiles. First, an easy example. Let's create a quick course around Palos Verdes Hills in Los Angeles, California. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Done. We've got a loop with some elevation. View details, and we've got a general elevation graph, which unfortunately doesn't give any gradient estimates. But there is a Climbs button right under the green graph, which toggles Climb View and reveals all categorized climbs on your way, featured in Garmin Climb Pro database. We've got 3 on this Palos Verdes route. Now, scroll down a bit, and we've got a list of all these climbs with some general data. The most important step. By clicking on the climbs in this list, we reveal an exploded view where each climb is cut into sections by gradient range. This climb looked fairly easy, just 3 to 6%. What about the next one? It looks tougher on the general graph. Click, and here it's again 3 to 6% for most, but there is a darker orange section at the end which reads 6 to 9%. Now you know what to expect exactly. Another example to illustrate the importance of going through this exploded view. We go to a popular cycling area around Malaga, Spain. 1, 2. Just a couple of points is enough here. Again, our green general graph. Now, Climb View, which reveals a Category 2 climb on our way. And finally, the exploded view. Ha! Much more interesting. This 5-kilometer climb might be just 7% on average, but it has a bunch of 12+% sections on the way. And now you think twice before picking this road, as 12+ sections are clearly not for an easy spin. But even more surprising is the reverse course. Let's use reverse direction option and have a look. The graph for it reveals just an easy Category 4 climb at the very start. Do you remember I've called toggling the exploded view as the most important step? This is why. The most part of this climb goes well over 12%. And it's not just for 10 seconds. You'd need to gain 100 meters of elevation on the distance of around 600 meters. For most of us, this would be 5+ minutes at maximum output. Definitely something to consider while course creating. In the Climb View, Garmin marks this piece as Cat 4, probably due to average gradient and relatively short distance. But if you ever did 100 meters of elevation on a 600-meter stretch, you know this is devastating. So, before Garmin rethinks this, do always check the exploded view. This approach will normally help you track and avoid the toughest climbs with just Garmin Course Creator. The creator is not perfect, but it could still help in this instance. I've been actively using a bunch of Garmin stuff for 5 years and could aimlessly complain about all the Garmin cons I know. But unless we have an absolutely spotless alternative, I'd stick to walkarounds instead. Hope this video on handling climbs in Garmin Connect serves exactly as one of them.